Honestly, I don't know the rules on like cutscenes and stuff, but I feel like I can't show that. Um, hey everybody, welcome to my new little series on Enter the Gungeon. This is one of my favorite games. My name is Therefore, but y'all can call me Jake. Haha, that sounded really quirky, a little too much maybe. But yeah, I've played this game a whole lot. I just reinstalled Windows, so it's deleted all my save data, and I thought, hey, like, why not show everybody how to beat this game starting with nothing? Except 49 credits? What? Maybe it is remembering. Oh gosh. Does it remember? Okay, time to buy things from the shop, I guess. So right off the bat, I'm gonna say, like, spoiler warning if you really care about what this game's story has to offer, but, like, what it has to offer story-wise isn't really the reason why you would play this game in the first place. So I'm gonna just say that, like, if you really care about the story, like you're super spoiler sensitive, I guess don't watch the video, but you probably already knew that going in. But this game isn't very much a story-based game. You play this game to have a really hard challenge, because a lot of people think this game is super hard. But it's really not that bad once you get used to it. We're just gonna go through the tutorial here, even though I already know how to play, just because I think it's really stylistic. So this guy's like, oh, Hideyami, you know how to dodge roll? Oh wait, did he ask if I forgot? Oh. How did they like know? Okay, jeez. This is really confusing because I already had credits to buy things with. And now the tutorial guide's telling me that I already have done it before. Let's just say that I need a refresher. Yeah, alright. So, he's Sir Manuel. Because it's like a manual. Haha. Very funny. So, she's just gonna tell us to go on. I didn't really read this the first time through. But anyway, you can hit E to push things over. Then I think this is the part where he teaches us how to dodge roll. I play with mouse and keyboard, by the way, if anybody's wondering. Alright, here I go. Just gotta dodge over things. So, as you can see, I could roll for an invincibility over attacks. I could roll over pits. Aw, man, this is such a bad first episode. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, this is seriously lacking in the commentary that's gonna progress through the rest of the series. Maybe I shouldn't even number the episodes. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. This whole YouTube business, it's a little new for me. Like, obviously I have videos that you may want to check out if you haven't, but I have videos that I've already made. But I don't think I've ever done like a big Let's Play like I'm planning on doing right here. I like started one on WarioWare, I started one on Celeste. This is the one I need to finish. I need to like stick this one out. So I hope this video acts as a catalyst to the rest of my YouTube career. And I don't think there's going to be much editing. I just killed a man. I don't think there's going to be much editing. It's just going to be me speaking like usual. Like, if there needs to be editing, if it's like super boring, then yeah, I'm going to edit. I'm going to change it up. But I think there shouldn't be too many cuts and stuff like between gameplay, because this game is pretty engaging. Like, I don't know. If you've ever edited a video before, then you'll know, like, you'll go through a video and be like, ooh, like, you'll form all your opinions on what to edit and whatnot afterwards, like, after you're done. But man, I, personally, with YouTube content, I've always thought, like, man, I wish there's just somebody that talked in a way that you do to yourself, or at least many people do to themselves at night, like when you're about to fall asleep, but you just can't fall asleep because like you're having a conversation with yourself in your head. Oh, by the way, you could teleport to those teleporter things. Fun fact, that's what I just did. So I was thinking like, you know how like when you can't fall asleep and you're just kind of in your own head and you're having like the most interesting conversation ever, and you're like, man, why can't I just like do this at social gatherings? Like, why can't I be interesting? But I guess like it's not really a fair argument because you're only interesting to yourself in your head potentially. Like maybe it's because nobody else would find that interesting and you're just too tired to figure that out. I don't know. But anyway, this is a secret room that I just unlocked. Nobody's supposed to know this is here. But this is a cool little thing that you could find in the tutorial. And it makes your pea shooter into a pea cannon. So, super powerful now. Isn't that kind of crazy how there's like a secret in the tutorial? Like, you're learning how to play the game, why would they put a secret in there? But yeah, this game has so much stuff. Okay, that's fun. Telling me how to switch. I think I'll use the AK just because this is a little too powerful. And I like the sound of an AK-47. It's like, beep, 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 beep. It's really fun. So yeah. Oh man, I keep losing my train of thought. Yeah, I'm ready for the final challenge. Is it him? Do I have to fight him? I forgot this. Yes, it is him. Okay. Okay, so I can't actually hit him. Oh, now I can. Sweet. It was a very easy fight. Okay, and a bunch of more credits. So, like I showed you earlier, I can use those credits to buy new things, like new weapons and stuff. I'm gonna do the mean response to him, because I don't even care. But yeah. I mean, if you've seen my previous videos, I should probably stop alluding to my previous videos. This is like the first video many people will watch for my channel, and I hope it's a good one. So I'm not gonna end off the video now. I don't know how far into this recording I am, but I'm just gonna buy a bunch of stuff and we're gonna go in and play the game. Okay, I bought all the stuff from that store. Let's just go beat it. What if I beat the entire game on my first episode? Maybe I'll have to make a cut. Like, if I get too far, then like, I'll have to say, hey, like I need to chop off the video here, you know? And then like, make episode 2 come out. Oh shoot, I got hit by that. That's bad. I usually never get hit on the first floor. Pretty good at this game, yeah. So this game is classified as a roguelike, and that's because it's in reference, that whole genre of video game is in reference to a very old game called Rogue, in which it was kind of like a ASCII based game. Like, I'll probably put some art up of it on screen right now. And it's this super old game, and you kind of go through and your character gets stronger as you make it through, and every time you die you have to like reset completely. Now obviously this isn't the game Rogue, this is a roguelike, so it's sort of like it but not really. But that's just how the genre is kind of defined as. Oh, I really want that key. Can I get him? I don't care if I'm gonna take damage, I want the key. Oh gosh! Hey, I made it out without getting hit. Well, I mean, I did get hit, but... Okay, anyway. Roguelikes, yeah. Oh man, I'm not doing so hot while I'm talking. This is hard. Roguelikes are games where you go through a gauntlet of sorts, usually like a dungeon, and your character gets better as you progress along the dungeon, and when you die, you go back to the very start. And some games, they let you like progress your character so you get stronger every time you try. Like your stats get better, you do more damage, you move faster, whatever. In this game, you could unlock new guns that you could find down here. In case you didn't notice, this is a very gun-based game. The teleporter looks like a chamber and a bullet. The enemies are little bullet shells. You can see they're like dead bodies on the ground. Up here I have my hearts, which look like shotgun shells. I have a little armor, which has a bullet on it. 2 blanks, which are gun things, shells for money, and keys, which kind of look like bullets. So this game is very pun-based. That's why it's called Enter the Gungeon. In case you didn't really understand that, it's a little play on words of dungeon with the word gun. I know, crazy, right? Okay, so right here we have our first chest. There are a few variants of chests in the game. This is the 3rd best chest, and I'm gonna grab it. Usually it's a pretty good idea to open green chests, so keep that in mind if you're gonna use this kind of as a tutorial. Also, I'm gonna zoom out my map so I can navigate quicker. And also, I'm gonna make it so that I can move quickly in between rooms. That's a little option there, and that's gonna make me move faster, but not in combat. So like, when I'm just walking to the next room, I'll be faster. A lot of people have that off, and it's turned off by default because like it could kind of throw you off. If you're used to moving that fast because you were just doing it, then you might kind of be like, whoa, why am I all of a sudden moving so slow? And it might throw you off while you're actually in a fight. But yeah, I'm used to just moving quickly between rooms. I should actually probably save the ammo in that gun for like the boss battle at the end of this chamber. And yeah, haha, funny chamber gun, because Gungeon and bullets. It's another fun little pun, but it's pretty much which floor I'm on. You see it's chamber 1, Keep of the Lead Lord. I don't think there is actually a Lead Lord in the game. Not that I've seen. There's just a random boss every time. And oh, that's another thing about roguelikes. A lot of the time, it's randomly generated, and all this dungeon is randomly generated. Every time I come into the dungeon, it's going to be a different layout, different weapons all about. It's going to be like a new experience every time I hop into here. So, episodes will see some crazy variation in like how I'm playing, because like I could get really good luck and get really good weapons and stuff. Or I could get really bad luck and have a really hard time and look really bad on camera, but it's okay. If I really hated it that much, I could just not upload it. But that'd be such a huge waste of time. Like, right now, you hearing this in the future, we have a weird relationship because I could choose just not to have you ever have heard what I'm saying currently. Like, oh sweet, another green chest, that's really good. I don't know what this white Gungeon stone does. Haven't seen the item in a very long time because I don't play that game that frequently. Like, I used to play this game all the time because like I was looking for a really challenging game and I love roguelikes, and I found this one and I was like, oh wow, I love this game. I was really bad at it, and I'd just like play it all the time until I got better. And that's like a really fun thing to do. Like, if you're ever just bored, just try and progress at something in some way. Like, a great thing to do when you're super bored is to just like clean your room, because it just feels like progression in your life, like you're moving. And if you've ever taken physics before, there's like an interesting thing that I learned in physics 1. And hey, I beat that fight without taking damage, but also when you beat a fight without taking damage, you get this chamber thing, which gives you an extra heart. But anyway, something that I learned in physics 1 is that if you feel acceleration, which is the movement of your speed through time, that is what you physically feel. Whereas your speed, you don't feel. That's why when you're like in a car ride, you could not even notice that you're moving. Like, if you had just woken up in a car, you wouldn't realize you're in motion. But if the car turned or slowed down or sped up, that's acceleration, so you would feel that. And the same thing kind of goes for emotions. Like, I've found that in life, you kind of feel when your emotions are changing. But if you're just kind of at a current state, you don't really feel that. It's what you notice is what's changing. I forgot where I was going with that, or like where it came from in the first place, but yeah. Back to the game here. I got this new directional pad. Cool little thing about this is you could like do special inputs. I don't think I know any. But you could do like the Hadouken input to throw like a fireball or something. I know that you could rob the stores with the directional pad by doing the input from Mortal Kombat of Scorpion, one of the ninja characters from that game, Mortal Kombat. And he'll throw out a chain hook and like it stabs into his opponent and he'll say, "Get over here," and like pull them over to him and then like fight them. Because, you know, it's a fighting game. Probably heard of Mortal Kombat. Or, I don't know. I guess there is people that haven't heard of it. It's less popular nowadays. But, Mortal Kombat 11 just came out. I'm saying less popular on a relative scale, like I understand that. Mortal Kombat 11 is doing well, but back in the days of Mortal Kombat 2, I think that was like one of the most popular games in the world. But anyway, this game makes so many references to other games, and this directional pad has those references built into it. In this room, I did a little... Oh, I just did it again. You saw those little blue... See those blue bullets that shoot at? That's not by default. Oh shoot, I only have a few bullets left. I only have 3 bullets left. I shouldn't have wasted that. But, I might as well show you again. It's the Hadouken input from Street Fighter. There's a character named Ryu. Oh no, I got this note. If you look at the note. Oh gee, never seen that animation. Oh yeah, there's all my unlocks from earlier. Just skip through those. Every once in a while I get an infuriating note that's from RR, which is something rat. You could kind of tell by the piece of cheese. Man, I keep going through things. Ryu is from Street Fighter. He throws fireballs. What else? What was I saying? Yeah, you get random notes in this game. That's one of the items that you could randomly pick up. I got an item because I used up my directional pad. I forgot that would happen. Man, this playthrough is kind of all over the place. There's so many things to say in so little time. And I'm like also like dodging so many bullets while also telling you about how great this game is. Oh jeez. I think at the end of this chamber I've made up my mind, because I don't want this video to be too long. It'd be like kind of annoying to watch a video that goes on for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. Like nobody's gonna be like, oh, I want to watch it into the Gungeon for 20 minutes. That's a big time commitment. So by the time I get to the end of this chamber, hopefully I'm not at 20 minutes long, and hopefully I could stop the recording, edit this video, upload it, and then start a new video and just keep going, and then there will be a new episode and you could take a little break, refresh with something else. I'm gonna spend a key because why not? Oh sweet, smoke bombs. That's a good item because it also lets me rob stores. But yeah, hopefully these are little bite-sized videos. Maybe I should keep a timer up while I record, I don't know. And oh shoot, this is a random mini-boss, so I'm gonna fight him with my better weapon, the Jolter. Kinda gotta focus here, this is one of the harder guys. I really want to try to avoid taking damage on these earlier rooms, or floors of the Gungeon, because... chambers of the Gungeon, because, the later floors get really difficult. Right as I was saying that. The later floors get really difficult, and you're gonna want to have as much health as you can possibly have going into them. Which, lucky for me, I just got full health. Sweet. And fun little fact. You're gonna want to pick up as many keys as you want. That's a good like strategy tip from your boy Jake. Like, yeah, sure, my name on YouTube is Therefore, but y'all are my friends. Everybody that watches my videos and is subscribed specifically are my friends. And yeah, you can call me your boy, Jake. Dude, I just had a like sudden image of me like way in the future listening to this, and I'm like hitting my head. I'm like, oh my god, dude, you sound like such a dweeb right now, you know? But like, whatever. You gotta start somewhere. This video is getting too long. I'm trying really hard to get to the end of this floor, but I can't find where it is. I hope this like looks impressive, like me dodging all these things and like playing this game, because like this game is really hard for the average person, but I've already played this game so many times that like I'm just pretty good at it. And yeah, I just saw the boss room, but I also want to explore every room of every floor. Even though I said I was going to be fast, it's like important that I get as much stuff as I can, because like I've already stated, the later floors on this game get really hard. Maybe I should be like shooting these guys to freeze them with the snowball launcher, and then like using this infinite ammo gun, because I don't have infinite snowballs. Oh well, whatever. I've dedicated myself to the strategy of freezing people, and never mind, I just changed my mind. I'm going to shoot him with the other gun, and it worked out. Okay. Cool little thing that I haven't really been showing off is that I could switch guns in slow motion. In a lot of games, you could just go into a menu and whip out a different gun. In real life, you wouldn't be able to hold this many guns, but if you could just whip out another gun whenever you wanted. So it makes sense that you could kind of slow down time while you switch guns. I just got this gun, which I think has to do with something. I'm pretty sure this is a reference. Like, it's called the Judge, and I feel like it's a reference to this one character that I'm forgetting right now. I'll probably put him up on screen if I do remember. I don't know. But okay, really quick, right before we go into the boss room and finish off the episode, I'm gonna go to the store, see if there's anything worth buying. Let's see. This is worth buying, but that's a little something down the line. We'll get there when we get there. So I'm just gonna buy the armor. Might as well. I have so much money. It's like I need to start spending it. And all right, I'm gonna whip out the Jolter, because I think that will be easier to kill the boss with. And we're just gonna go in, wish me luck. And ooh, this is one of the harder bosses. Ammoconda. Yeah, very fun naming scheme. That was like one of the first jokes I actually got in this game before I realized, oh wait, this entire game is filled with jokes. But anyway, this is like one of the harder bosses that you could fight on this floor. There's a lot of things to keep track of on screen. You gotta think about where these bullets are gonna go and where the Ammoconda itself is going to go, and all these little circular things that I'm shooting at. They'll randomly show up and you want to take those out, or else the Ammoconda will get to them and eat them. Aw, dang it, I activated my blink too early, or too late. If the Ammoconda gets to these little circular things, then he'll eat them and get a little stronger for a second. But have no fear, I have taken out the Ammoconda. I didn't do that perfect like I wanted to, but we're gonna get ourselves full ammo on our Jolter and a brand new weapon, the water gun. And ooh, did you see that little arrow above me? It's going to show me right here. It synergizes with my snowballer, and now I think it will shoot ice water, like it said. Yeah, now I could have slippery ice. Usually it would just shoot water, but there are synergies in this game, and I will show you that on the next episode. And I don't really have an outro yet, so I'm just gonna throw something up. Goodbye.